Have you ever had one meal off your plan and thought, well, I already messed up, so I might as well just start over on Monday? Or maybe you had a busy week, missed a few workouts, and just decided that you completely failed and you just fell off track. If that's you, this video is going to change the way you think about fitness forever. Because the biggest thing that I see holding back women from actually staying consistent and reaching their goals isn't carbs, it's not your metabolism, it's your mindset. It's the all or nothing mindset. If you're new here, my name's Alyssa. I'm an online fitness coach and I help women to burn fat, sculpt hourglass bodies, and actually build sustainable habits that last. And one of the most common struggles I see women going through is being on track and then falling off and then feeling like they just always have to keep starting over. So today we're going to talk about why it keeps happening, how it's sabotaging your results, and what to do instead. So one of the biggest problems is that women feel like they have to be so perfect in order to see progress. And I see it all the time with doing super strict meal plans where you're only eating chicken and rice every single day, and then we have a struggle with going crazy on the weekends or going on a binge, and it's just such a toxic cycle. And it can also present as, okay, Monday through Friday, I'm super good, I'm on track with my meal preps, and then the weekend hits and we fall completely off. The mindset we see with this is thinking, okay, well, I already messed up, and having a lot of guilt and a lot of shame that comes with it. This can really lead to even more emotions and stress and anxiety with, I already ruined all the progress that I made this week, and feeling like you just kind of want to give up. But the honest truth is that one meal did not ruin your progress, but your reaction and your mindset with food did. And this is how every week becomes. On Monday, I feel super motivated and I'm ready to have a great week. I got my meal preps, I got my workouts ready. It's gonna be great. And then Friday hits and we're exhausted. We've had a full week of work and working out and being good. And then the weekend hits and we just wanna do absolutely nothing and eat absolutely everything. Then on Monday, we decide, okay, now I'm gonna start back over. And that's the cycle that is keeping you stuck. So hear me when I say this, that you do not need another Monday. You need a Monday, a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Like you get the point, okay? And the issue isn't perfectionism. Like we understand that we're not gonna be perfect, but the real main issue is having unrealistic expectations that you are gonna be perfect, and having unsustainable habits that go with it of being over restrictive and only eating chicken and rice every single day. Like no wonder you're craving more sugar because you've been depriving yourself for so long. And so this is what is actually gonna work. The women who get the absolute best results are the ones who stay in it the longest, the ones who have been consistent every day, every week, for months, for years. Those are the women that actually have the results that they want. And that is the main core focus for the women in my program, is like, you can have a lifestyle around fitness and actually enjoy the process. Meaning a realistic week could look like eating mostly nutritious foods every single day, prioritizing protein in your meals, but also enjoying going out on a date night, or going on a vacation with your family, or having a slice of cake for your birthday and not feeling bad about it, or not going on a spiral and going on a binge and a result of it. You can have all of these things and still be moving towards your goal. Healthy people don't just have to keep starting over when life gets crazy. They just adjust. They make adjustments and adapt. So this is how you're going to break the all or nothing mindset cycle. The biggest thing is reframing your mindset around food. When we start to see food as just neutral, it's not good, it's not bad, it just is, and start seeing it more for, what can this food give me? What kind of nutrients is it gonna give me, and how am I gonna feel after I eat it? This comes into, if you wanna have a really good workout and have a lot more energy before your leg day, you should have some carbs before you go, right? Because that's gonna give you the best energy to be able to push during your workout. After your workout, like, yes, you should be having protein. You should be having something that is a higher protein meal to replenish your muscles and actually get the benefits of all the work you just put in. And like, if you go out to dinner and you picked a salad with chicken and you had a really good high protein lean green meal, and you want to have a slice of cake or a pizza or like some dessert, like, you understand that even though it's not adding to your goals, it's not taking away, because it just is. It's a treat, right? It's just part of life, and food is meant to be enjoyed. And once you start having that mindset of like, what kind of nutrients are going to help me to have the best energy in my day? Is it going to be going to McDonald's every single morning and getting a frappe and an English biscuit, whatever? Like, is that going to get me through my day? Or is it going to be having a really high protein breakfast that's going to keep me full for longer, give me the best energy? Like, what's it going to be? So choose foods that are going to actually support your goals and help you to feel good in the process. And then every once in a while, just enjoy the fun foods. Like, it's really not that deep. It's literally life, and it's all about just having that balance to eat majority of the foods that are going to get you to your goal. So that's the first step. And the second step is to focus on what's your next decision, what's your next move. After you had a bigger meal or that sweet treat, what are you going to do next? We're reframing it, and we're not thinking, I just ruined my entire week. We're going to shift to thinking, okay, that was great. Now what's the next best choice that I can make? One meal, not the problem. One day, not an issue. But quitting on yourself, beating yourself up, having guilt and shame around foods, that is going to keep you trapped in the all or nothing mindset. And the third step is going to be asking yourself, are the habits that I'm doing in my life and my nutrition actually sustainable? If you can do what you're doing right now with the diet that you're on or the meal plan that you're on for another month, for 6 months, for a year, and actually be consistent with it, this is questions that we have to ask ourselves. Because if not, it's probably not sustainable. This is where we see the chicken and rice. Like, come on, girl. Like, we're not going to be eating chicken and rice every single day 6 months from now, a year from now. Like, it's not happening. Not even bodybuilders can do it for that long. And trust me, because I was one of them, okay? Throughout my fitness journey, it's just been so many different lessons, and really has made me realize how much I needed to repair my relationship with food. Because when I was in college and I had no idea of how to fuel my body or what was going to be good for me, I was eating everything, guys. Like, I had no self-control, and that's why I gained so much weight. So when I started my fitness journey and really started understanding more about nutrition, macros, carbs, proteins, like what was actually going to help my body get to my goals, everything changed. I used to think that I had to be so perfect. Like, I had to log every single day, I had to meet my protein goal every single day, I had to stay within my calories, and if I didn't, I would feel like I failed or I didn't make the progress that I could have. This just created a lot of guilt around when I would go out with my friends and, you know, have a donut or like have my favorite Starbucks. Like, I would feel that guilt of, okay, well, this is gonna, you know, cost me all these calories and I'm gonna be gaining fat and I'm not gonna be getting to my goals. And it's just like this whole spiral. Then I would like compare myself to other girls of like, well, how come she can eat this and look like this? And how come I'm, you know, and it's just so toxic. And so I'm sharing all of this because it's real and I feel like it's not talked about enough, especially for females. But here we are today, and I can say I'm still healing my relationship with food, but it's so freeing once you do. Like, it's a constant practice, but it's such a freeing thing to not let food control you. And for my progress, like with my fitness journey, once I got my mindset right around food, y'all, like the physical progress just kept going and literally took off, because my mindset with it was so much healthier that I was actually doing things and making choices out of a place of love for my body rather than punishment. The biggest transformation wasn't just physical in my fitness journey, it was also just learning balance. That's how I grew my confidence, not because I was perfect and I logged every single day and I never ate out or never had sugar or carbs, but because I learned to trust myself. If you take anything away from this video, let it be this. You didn't fail because of one meal. You didn't lose all your progress because you skipped one workout. You didn't completely fall off track because of one weekend. The only thing that is truly going to stop your progress is if you quit on yourself. Honestly, this is one of the biggest things that I actually coach my clients through. Not just what to eat or what workouts to do, but how to finally break through the cycles and stop self-sabotaging and actually build habits that are going to support your lifestyle to see progress all the time. Because when you learn how to balance your goals with real life, everything changes. If you'd like support, accountability, and a plan that actually is going to fit your life, you can check out my free training with more information on coaching. It's linked in my bio. If you are wanting support, accountability, and a plan that actually fits your life, you can watch my free training. It's linked below and get more information on coaching. You don't need to start over tomorrow. You just need to make your next decision a little bit better than the last one and flip your mindset. I'll see you in the next video.